Usually, oh, hold on, whoa, okay. Sometimes in life you stumble upon a huge missed opportunity, and this was one of them. Beavis says, can you rename it to Saving Private Eichel? What was I thinking? Saving Private Eichel, Cup for Jack, whatever you want to call it, we're here and we are ready to get started. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode number 2 of your Buffalo Sabres franchise mode. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. This is a 5-year franchise mode. The goal is to simply win. The Buffalo Sabres and their fans, oh my god, they've been through misery with Brett Hull's foot in the crease, all the drama. Buffalo, come on, they should have won the cup, but that's a topic for a whole nother story. We got a lot of comments, we got to start getting into them. The first thing I want to talk about, it's an important one. It is from Supreme Prestige. Now, like I mentioned, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I really don't think prospects and picks are going to have a huge impact on this mini 5-year franchise mode, but Supreme Prestige brings up a comment that is going to hopefully not spawn too much of my rage, but he says, it's not a negative comment, it's going to spawn my rage towards EA. He says, how is no one talking about the fact that Jack Quinn is 55 overall, low top 9? If you don't know who Jack Quinn is, he was the first round pick of the Buffalo Sabres, 8th overall. That's a top 10 pick right there. His stats are all over the place. Right now, franchise mode is broken. It's screwed up. It's broken. It's not in a good spot. Going back to his comment though, again, this is just my EA rage coming through. He says he needs to be brought up. Some roster edits need to be made, my man, not just with Buffalo, but in general. My dude, I agree with you, trust me. But like I said, since it's only a 5-year franchise mode, if we say we make Jack Quinn, 62 overall, high top 6 or high top 9, medium top 6, whatever, he's not really going to make an impact on the team until, best case scenario, year 3, probably more like year 4 and year 5. So I see what you're saying, and trust me, man, I agree with you. The overalls, the entire franchise mode right now is not in a good place. That's why you haven't been seeing a ton of franchise modes on YouTube from some of your favorite YouTubers, because a lot of us are waiting for the game to get a patch, because franchise mode is very broken right now. Whether it's the rosters, and that's up for a whole nother debate, whether it's the rosters or the giant glitch right now that is the defensive chemistry glitch. You can see Rasmus Dahlin, the king. You want to look at where he fits on your line, you go to your scheme fit, it shows line 1, 2, 3, and 4? Last time I checked, there's not 4 lines of defense. That's really not how hockey works. There's a glitch right now, or a bug, whatever you want to call it, where it's counting the defense as forwards. There's a whole bunch of other things right now that are glitched in franchise mode. That's why I want to get a quick 5-year franchise mode. I'll still have some fun with this, still take it pretty seriously, but don't go too crazy with prospects, overalls, all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be for the next franchise mode when I really get down to it. Behind the scenes, I'm going to be adding players, I'm going to be editing overalls, editing potentials, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be adding players like, obviously, Montreal. I'm going to be adding Cole Caulfield, Vasily Podkolzin. The Leafs have a few players that need to be added. There's some more players that need overall bumps. So in the background, I'm going to be doing that. But trust me, man, I agree with you. The overalls right now are a joke. How is a top 10 pick in Jack Quinn 55 overall with a low top 9? That is an absolute joke. So with all that being said, it's time to get down to the nitty gritty. We are going to get a bunch of simulation done in this video, see what kind of team we are, and as you can notice, we're already seeing a difference in the rosters. Crazy66 in the comments, he says, can you please send down Tobias Reeder and call up Lazar? Lazar was our 3rd and 4th line center last year and played really well, so I did just that. I got rid of Tobias Reeder because really he signed to a 2-way deal, probably an up and down guy guy anyways. I don't think anyone has him really penciled in this year. So Curtis Lazar right now is on the fourth line right wing, and there's a method to my madness. I'd like to move Kyle Okposo. I know it sounds crazy, and I know in the last video I said he's kind of getting that Louis Eriksson treatment, just playing him, and if he scores, great, whatever. He's not really expected to do much, even though he's getting paid like a god. I am going to try to put him on the trade block and see what happens. But going towards what I was talking about last time, there's a lot of people in the comments and a lot of Buffalo fans actually. I know Buffalo has a strong fan base, but you guys were coming out in full force. A lot of people were giving me a lot of really good tips. I did see some people saying, oh, you should go get Ilya Kovalchuk for your first line. You should go do that. If we get another top 6 player, I have to either trade Skinner, Reinhart, or play Olofsson on the third line. I don't want to do that. Olofsson is well suited for the first and the second line. I don't really need to make any crazy changes to our top 6. We're playing our top 6. We're keeping them the way they are. However, our bottom 6, I would like to get a better third line winger, and that player is going to be, well, Michael, why don't you tell him? He says I will go with Cahoon over Sherry since he is younger. He also wants to bring in Dustin Byfuglien. So I see what you're saying. I hear you, but right now I don't want to do anything crazy. I want to see what the team is looking like right out the gate. So Dominic Cahoon looks like he would fit pretty good. He's also a UFA, so we don't have to give up any picks year one. You know what? I am going to give Dominic Cahoon a contract. He had 4 points in 6 games. Obviously didn't get to play a whole lot in Buffalo. He got traded. He's been on 3 teams in 2 years. I think we should, let him prove himself. We're going to go ahead and give Dominic Cahoon a contract. We'll give him $1.5 million. There you go. Entice them a little bit. There you are. So that is going to be our third line winger. Now, going back to Michael's comment, he also says we should sign some players for the AHL. I definitely agree with that. So I'm going to go ahead and give some players some contracts. We'll spice up the American Hockey League a little bit with just some guys we can throw down in our American Hockey League. Max Verano, a couple of guys who are young and you just need maybe a little bit of a change of scenery. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more players, and then we're going to see if Dominic Cahoon signs, and then we are going to go over a few more comments and get some simulations started. Alright, so I've put Kyle Okposo and Carter Hutton on the trade block. Now, I put Carter Hutton on the trade block because there's some talk that you guys want to see Ryan Miller back in Buffalo, and I don't hate that at all. He's going to be actually an upgrade from Carter Hutton because he is 81 overall. If you look here, we can go all the way down. Ryan Miller, he's going to be a little bit of an upgrade. Purple Shady Tyler says you should sign Ryan Miller as a backup. Help him be a mentor to Allmark. Might be a good storyline. You guys know I am absolutely all about the storylines. $900,000. Vancouver Canucks Buffalo Sabres legend Ryan Miller. Welcome back to Buffalo. I really hope he signs. And if he does sign, we'll just trade Carter Hutton. We have UPL or ULP, whatever his name is, that crazy goalie in the American Hockey League. So he'll be coming up for next year. But let's see if Dominic Cahoon is going to sign. We'll have a look at what we're going to do here for the lines. And I know usually, oh, hold on. Whoa. Okay, talking about goalies, Elvis Merzlikins. Whoa, okay, trade right off the bat. Elvis Merzlikins, 84 medium starter. Elvis, baby. Oh my God, could that be our goalie? But wait. It says Kyle Okposo. We can shed Kyle Okposo's contract. I mean, we are saving $2 million. I mean, I have to take this, right? I absolutely have to. Well, this kind of throws my plan away now. That kind of screws up my plans. I was going to roll with Allmark and then Ryan Miller, but now if we get a goalie, I'm just going to roll with Merzlikins and Allmark. I mean, if we can get rid of Kyle Okposo, I think I have to do this. I think I absolutely have to do this. This is a ridiculous trade. What the hell is the AI thinking? I just went ahead and screenshotted that trade because I want to come back to it in a second. Oh my God, we just won 9-4 in our first preseason game. Klim Kostin, oh my God, the trades are coming in hot. A Shanghai Dragons legend in Klim Kostin for Stahl and Cody Eakin. I mean, I don't hate this deal. What's up with Klim Kostin? He is 77 overall. He's a depth forward. I mean, you guys know I love me some Klim Kostin. However, it's going to take Eric Stahl to get the deal done. I don't really want to do that. I'd go more like this, like Cody Eakin, a third and a fourth for Klim Kostin. Like, I really don't want to trade Eric Stahl. That's something we can keep on the back burner. You know, they want to get rid of Klim Kostin. Klim Kostin's a former channel legend. I don't really like making moves without hearing from you guys, but Ryan Miller, oh my God, back in the Buffalo organization. Okay, I also signed Madison Bowie, Brandon Pierlin just for the American Hockey League. Maybe there's a chance they grow. Dominic Cahoon is also back and ready to go. Luke Snuggerland, because I love that guy's name. Max Veranu, there we go. So now that we have kind of a rough idea of what we're going to do, we're 3-0 in the preseason. How you doing? 6 points in 3 games for Eric Stahl. And of course, I jinxed it because xTech jinx. I just want to see if we get any more trades. Maybe Columbus comes back at us with another Merzlikins deal. 2 seconds for Cody Eakin. Basically just getting rid of Cody Eakin. We're just exchanging 2 seconds and getting rid of Cody Eakin. I think Eakin can be a good 4th liner for us. I'm going to hold off on the trades unless it's the Merzlikin trade. Unless it's the Merzlikin thing we can go back to. I love me some Elvis. I'm a big Elvis fan. And we go 5-1-1 in the preseason. Eric Stahl led the way with 13 points in 7 games. Let's see what the third line is going to look like with Dominic Cahoon. I'm probably going to scratch Okposo right now. Let me do some moving around and I will see what we're going to do. So here's how it looks. Tage Thompson, Casey Middlestat, Dominic Cahoon. Welcome back, Dominic Cahoon. He's going on the left wing, actually, because he's a center left wing, so we'll go there. Doesn't give it any more on the chemistry. We're going to go Lazar, Gergensons, Cody Eakin. I'm going to scratch Kyle Okposo because I would like to move him. Defensively, it's looking like this, and goaltenders, it's looking like this. We are going to get rid of Carter Hutton. I got to do some more roster cleanup here. We're going to put Ryan Miller as the backup and then send, I think we're going to put him on waivers actually. Maybe he gets picked up. Maybe. I don't think he will, but hey, it's worth a chance. We're going to call up Ryan Miller as the backup and then we are going to see if we can send down Carter Hutton. Is he going to get picked up on waivers? No. But now that we're here, Linus Ullmark, do we want to get rid of Ullmark right away? We can spice up this deal with Columbus. I think we can make something work here. I know there's some people in the comments, especially Buffalo fans, who were saying that Linus Ullmark is actually pretty damn good. And, oh, actually I have to send UPL down. I forgot to do that. There's people saying that Linus Ullmark is actually worthy of the 83 overall rating that he has. Might not be the most popular thing if we trade him, but if we can get a goalie who's better and younger and get rid of Kyle Okposo's contract, I mean, that's a huge win. So let's revisit Columbus. Let's see what we can do. I wasn't expecting to make a big trade on day 1 before we've even simulated 1 game. Let's have a look here. Let's see what they're doing. So the original trade was a 2nd, a 4th, and Okposo for Elvis Merzlikins and a 3rd. I'm going to see if we can go Ullmark, Okposo, and a 3rd, and let's get a 4th round pick back. Or maybe we just swap thirds, so essentially it's going to be Ullmark, and I don't know why you guys want Kyle Okposo when you're already in a cap crunch because you don't have Pierre-Luc Dubois signed. He's a free agent. Oh wait, he was an RFA. Now he's signed 3.2 for 1 year. Oh my God, you guys must have some sort of handshake agreement that you're going to pay him $37 million next year. Oh my, that is ridiculous. So I think there's going to be a lot of players that just signed for 1 year because the cap is not going up, so that's weird. There you go. So I think we are going to pull the trigger on this move. Swap thirds. We are going to give him a 3rd for 2022 and get a 2021 3rd. This trade might go through. They want to get rid of Elvis. Linus Ullmark, I know you got fans in the comments, but if we can shed Kyle Okposo's contract, this is a huge win. I think you guys are going to agree with me. Trade rejected. Okay, so maybe no 3rd. That's fine. That was me being a little bit greedy. Okay, let's try this again. Okposo, Ullmark, and a 3rd for Elvis Merzlikins. Trade accepted. We believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in Columbus. We are accepting your trade offer. Okay, we got rid of Okposo. That is big. That's huge. I really didn't expect to do that. I didn't expect to trade a goalie either. What the hell's going on? So when I said they're the same age, he's only 1 year younger. Linus Ullmark is 27. He's an exact starter. He's going to either share the net or back up Jonas Korpisalo. Obviously, they wanted to go with Korpisalo as their guy, so that's fine, I guess. Again, I really wasn't expecting to make a big move right out the gate. And then if you look at us now, where is the Elvis Merzlikins is a medium starter, 1 year younger, 84 overall. So I don't know. I think that's a huge win. You guys can disagree with me. We paid a third to get rid of $6 million for the next 3 years. Absolutely massive win. Huge, giant win. Let's get game number 1 underway. Ryan Miller, welcome back to Buffalo. Game number 1 against the Boston Bruins, a team that Jack Eichel has been linked to trade rumors. Oh boy, let's go. New starting goalie, new players on the third line. All right, let's go. Buffalo, start this thing off right. Period number 1. And it's 3-1. 3 goals on 11 shots for Elvis. Okay. Taylor Hall scored, though. Hey, welcome to Buffalo, Chief. Period number 2. Can we climb back into this? Oh, boy. Merzlikins, 6 goals on 19 shots. Jeff Skinner scores. Okay, well, we're out shooting them like crazy. We just can't keep the puck out of our net. Going into the third, 7-3. Dominic Cahoon scores. 42-20. Yo, what the hell? 27 shots and 7 goals. That is not an ideal first game. Well, now I look stupid. Okay, let's get a few more games done here before we start freaking out. All right, 2 teams that need their first win. Someone's going to get it. We got Lafreniere and Artemi Panarin versus Jack Eichel and Taylor Hall. Period number 1. And it's 2-0. Olofsson and Gergensons, baby. There you go. Period number 2. It's 3-2. Joakim Nordstrom, Taylor Hall, goals in back-to-back. Can we hold on to the lead in the third? Yeah, baby. Tage Thompson. And there is your first win. Elvis Merzlikins, baby. There you go. Hall's got 3 points in 2 games. Let's get a good chunk of simulation done here. I'm not done with the roster. There's still some things I'd like to do, especially on our bottom 6, but I think our top 6 can hang right now. I think we can get the job done with these guys, and that's 2 straight losses. Great. Up against Taylor Hall's old team. Here we go. He's got a couple old teams now. He's got New Jersey, Edmonton, and Arizona in the desert. Period numero 1. And it's 1-1. Colin Miller and Barrett Hayton. Period number 2. It's 4-4. Okay, we got a barn burner. Eichel, Stahl, Skinner, Fisher, Kessel, Hjalmarsson going into the third. Okay, now we started Ryan Miller and Nick Schmaltz makes it 5-4. But Sammy boy, the Vancouver boy, Sam Reinhart scores on Antti Ranta, tying it at 5, and Casey Middlestat, the kid, he gets a big goal, putting us ahead by 1, 6-5. This one's a bit of a crazy one here. 4 minutes left. Can we hold on to the lead? 2 minutes, 1 minute. They pulled the goalie. Oh my God, and they get it. Of course they do. With 1 second left, that's the xTech jinx. You hate to see it. We're going into overtime. 1 second left. Of course, because of course. Hashtag xTech jinx. Let's end this thing. Rasmus Dahlin, Hall, and Eichel on the ice. All right, let's go. Oh baby, here comes Taylor Hall on his big lips, and he loses the puck to Hot Dog Phil. Here comes King Rasmus, cutting in, try and go 5-hole. Antti Ranta says no. 12 goals scored in this hockey game. Looking for lucky number 13. We got Sam Reinhart and Victor Olofsson, the super rookie from last year. Let's end this in OT. Victor Olofsson to Rasmus, the other Rasmus, and the shot gets blocked, and they're going the other way. Oh my God, get back. Is that Barrett Hayton, the young kid? What the hell? Ryan Miller, you... I was trying to make an old joke, but I can't even think of what to say. That one just trickles in. Oh man, he's not what he once was. A 7-6 loss. A wild one. Oh boy, how'd this one go in? Who was that? 83, Connor Garland. Oh, that was a weak one. You hate to see it. We drop a crazy one, 7-6. All right, let's get some more simulation done here. I can see a game I already want to check out, and that is Columbus. Obviously, the return of Elvis Merzlikins. We are 2-4-1. Not a super hot start. Savard, Dubinsky in a third. That's a lot of cap for this year. We don't need another top 4 defenseman. I'm going to hang off on any trade, especially with Columbus right right now. That's a couple L's in a row. Just a random trade I don't think we really need. 5-3-1 for the Columbus Blue Jackets, 3-6-1 for your Buffalo Sabres. So not a hot start throughout the first month here. Let's go. Elvis Merzlikins versus Linus Ullmark. Maybe they're going to give Ullmark the start, period number 1, and it's 1-0. It's Sammy Boy from center ice. You love to see it. Scores on Jonas Korpisalo, period number 2. All right, 2-1. Victor Olofsson on the power play, newly acquired Max Domi scores on very brief former teammate Elvis Merzlikins. Power play for Columbus, but we kill that off. Shots are pretty even. We have a slim 1-goal lead, and Curtis Lazar. Shout out to that guy who told me to put Curtis Lazar back in the lineup. He gets the go-ahead goal, 3-1. 34-29 are the shots. A minute 50 left. That's going to be a W after Victor Olofsson gets his second of the night, and that is a big win for Merzlikins on his old squad. And look who's leading the team in points. Not Hall, not Eichel, it's Rasmus the King freaking Dahlin. He is so damn good, it's scary. So again, we're 4-6-1 throughout our first 11 games. Boom, make that 5-6-1 big 3-2 win, and then Jack Eichel takes back the scoring lead, 13 points in 12 games. We got back-to-back games against Ottawa, oof, and we lose against a bad team in Ottawa. Two teams here that really have been just bottom feeders for the last couple years. Ottawa and Buffalo, laughing stocks of the NHL, no longer. Up against the Rangers, there you go, couple of wins back to back. We're back to 500 here. We're 7-7-1. I'm going to go one more month and then dissect the roster 9-1. Et la bie. Can you say goal in French? I don't even know if that's goal in French. All I know is that they say et la bie or something. I don't know. I can't speak French. But 9-1, take that Montreal, take that up against Vancouver. Can we continue on with our hot play? Ooh, 5-2, take that Elias Pettersson, get out of town. 12-4-1 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Can we beat a really good team? And we lose 5-2, but I think that's expected. 8-6-2, all right, we're turning it around. And oh my God, Jack, 25 points in 18 games. You think he likes playing with Taylor Hall? Yeah, I think he does. 26 points in 19. We're 10-9-1, hovering around that 500 mark. It's not bad. I mean, it's kind of where I expected, to be totally honest with you, up against a red-hot team in Philadelphia. They are 8-1-1 in their last 10, and we lose 3-2. Up against Montreal, we absolutely destroyed them last time around. Let's see here if they're going to try to get their revenge. We beat them 9-1 last game, period number 1, and it's 2-0. Dominic Cahoon and Jeff Skinner, period number 2. All right, 3-1, Casey Middlestat, and then Vancouver Canucks legend Tyler Toffoli scores on Elvis Merzlikins there, 3-1. They're kind of pulling away with the shots, closing in on 30, but it doesn't matter. The other Rasmus, and then Jack. Oh my God, you guys are paying Carey Price how much money? 5-1, halfway 6-1, sorry. The other Rasmus, he scores a big one. As I was trying to rag on Carey Price, the game said, how about another goal? 6-1 after we already beat them 9-1. We have Montreal's number, and that is a beautiful thing. Jack Eichel with 30 points on the year already. Up against Detroit, 3-0 win. There you go. If we can get on a little bit of a win streak here, I'd absolutely love to see it. Up against Erik Karlsson and the Sharks, that's another win. 13-11-1. All right, we got a 6th for a 7th and Austin Watson. I don't need $1.5 million for the next 3 years on our cap. 18-4-3 for the Tampa Bay Lightning, the reigning Stanley Cup champions. All right, let's go. Can we continue our win streak against Stamkos and the Lightning? We do not. We can either stay above 500 or we can go right back to 500 with this game here against the Florida Panthers. Come on, period number 1. And it's 3-0. That's a good start. Eichel and Sammy Boy. There there you go. 16-3 are the shots. All right. We are playing another overpaid goalie here. Sorry, Montreal fans. Sorry. Don't hate me. Period number 2. And there goes half my subscribers. Jonathan Huberdeau gets 2 on Elvis. All right, he's got his number. They bounce back in a big way in the second period. They have all the momentum. We need a big goal from Taylor Hall here. Haven't seen Hall on the score sheet that much. Okay, Jack Eichel says, no, don't worry about it, buddy. I got it. Victor Olofsson, there you go. 5-2. We can score. We can definitely score. It's no secret we can score goals. Eric Stahl makes it 6-2. That's how this one's going to end. I think the problem is just consistency early on, but it is still very early. We're not even into December yet, and Jack Eichel is just killing it with 35 points in 27 games. So we're 14-12-1. Let's see where we are. We are just behind the Wings, a few points behind Detroit. That was a big win against Florida there, actually. But the Lightning and the Maple Leafs obviously are 1-2. So we're not completely out of it. I mean, it's still very, very early. I mean, we are less than 30 games in. So I'm not going to say, you know, we're a bona fide playoff team or we're going to be a lottery team quite yet. I think the next month is going to be super important, but let's have a look here at the stats, see if anything is not working. I know what is working, and that is definitely Jack Eichel. This entire first line actually is doing really well. Very happy with that. Can't really complain about the first line. They're all almost point-a-game players, very similar, all have 11 goals. There's 4 players on our team with 11 goals, which is kind of funny. You are seeing, though, is a lot of minuses, unfortunately. Sam Reinhart's a -5, even Eichel's a -1. Jeff Skinner, he's got 80 shots on net. The guy loves to shoot the puck. He's got 23 points in 27 games, so that's pretty decent. Rasmus, the king, the future Norris Trophy winner, he's got himself quite a decent campaign so far. 22 points in 27 games. Dominic Cahoon, hey, not bad. He's got 10 Genos on the year. 10-10 for 20 and 27. I'll take that. The other Rasmus, 18 points. Casey Middlestat, 16. Eric Stahl's only got 15. Colin Miller's got 12. Not really expecting that. Anyone really not producing? There's definitely some concerns on the squad for sure. I mean, we're only 30 games in, so I don't think we need to press the panic button anytime soon. Let's have a look at our new goalie here, Elvis. Yes, I'll compare him to Linus Ullmark. Not the greatest. I mean, a 903, 320 is not great, but I do have the sim scoring to high, so you can't really expect a goalie to have amazing goals against or save percentage at this point. Ryan Miller, though, is 4-2, so there you go. He's got our only shutout. You love to see it. Let's have a look at Columbus here, just to compare. Linus Ullmark is 1-2, so I mean, both goalies are pretty similar with Jonas Korpisalo and Elvis Merzlikins. Let's have a look at the entire league. Let's see here: Vasilevsky, Grubauer, Anderson, obviously Toronto, the Avalanche, and the defending Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning. No surprise there. Let's have a look at Alexis Lafreniere. He's a -13, 15 points in 28 games. Right behind Alexis Lafreniere, we got Jeremy Bracco. Okay, so the Rangers signed Bracco. That's good. I'm glad that's working out. Nick Merkley, Barrett Hayton, Vaseline, and all the regular guys you're going to see in year number 1. And let's say, I don't know, Ovechkin's leading the league in scoring just for fun. Nope, Alexander Barkov. Ovi's not even up there. Barkov is not a guy I expected to lead the league in scoring. Is Ovechkin leading in goals? No, he's not. That's weird. Is Ovechkin alive? Does he still play hockey? There he is. Okay, he's got 15 goals in 26 games. Interesting. So 14-12-1, I think in the next episode we're going to go all the way up until the trade deadline, maybe even get the trade deadline done. I really want to showcase the new trade deadline minigame and really what is the goal with Taylor Hall here. If we continue this pace, are we going to be a playoff team? I mean, we squeak in, be the 8th seed, anything can happen. I don't know. I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' comments, but the trade deadline is just about 2 months away, so it's definitely something to think of. I think regardless if we're in a playoff position come this time, we should hang on to Taylor Hall. However, if we're not, if things go real south, if things go really sour, we might have to think about moving Taylor Hall, which isn't something I want to do, but yes, it's something I'm thinking about. Now, before I end off the video, I want to bring this up. I had a question. What is your guys' favorite franchise mode I've ever done? The Storm Bears, the Stags, the Quebec Nordiques, leagues, the Japan GM mode, the original Japan GM mode. You can vote on Twitter. Link is going to be in the description. You could write in a vote. You could say, you know, the Detroit Red Wings GM mode, so on and so forth. We've done a few, and hopefully this Buffalo Sabres one can get into that top 4 eventually. But that's the top 4 for me. Anyways, thought that was kind of cool. I want to get your guys' opinion. In the next episode, going to be a bunch of simming all the way up to the trade deadline. Probably even do the trade deadline, because I can't leave you guys on a cliffhanger like that, because the trade deadline minigame is pretty cool. I think you guys are really going to like it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in episode number 3 with your Buffalo Sabres.